Namaskaram friends. So in this video, I am going to talk about 5 important issues of current affairs. And these issues are varying from different areas like history, geography, economy, polity, art and culture, environment and ecology, biodiversity, ethics, integrity, aptitude. That means from various areas these topics are chosen. So today's topic of discussion are first one is related to security, border security force, then related to culture, control and temple entry, then blue helmets, again related to security, fourth industrial revolution, related to science and technology, and then next one is lake or river architect, related to, you can say, culture or architecture. So this one is related to security, blue helmet also security, related to culture, related to science and technology. This one again related to culture, or you can say particularly architecture. So let's talk about all these five important topics. First one is BSF. What is the role of BSF? BSF, Border Security Force, is a military force which are, you can say, which are deployed in the frontier of, you can say, India, Pakistan, and Pakistan and Bangladesh. And BSF particularly deploy on the border of Pakistan and Bangladesh. Okay, and in this topic, we are going to discuss about what is the, you can say, what are the jurisdiction of this BSF to search, to locate, and to arrest people. Okay, so BSF work under which ministry? MHM, Ministry of Home Affairs. So BSF work under the administrative control of Ministry of Home Affairs. Earlier, the BSF limit was fixed at 80 km for from the international boundary in Gujarat. So, okay, so from the international boundary, from the IB, the BSF limit in Gujarat is 80 km, and in the state of Rajasthan, Punjab, West Bengal, and Assam is 15 km. Earlier, this is the previous, but now, um, Government of India through notification in a Gazette of India enhance the arrest, search, and siege power of BSF up to 50 km from the international boundary in Punjab, West Bengal, and Assam. Okay, so earlier 80 km for Gujarat, but 15 km for all these four states. But now 50 km only for Rajasthan, but for all these three states, Punjab, West Bengal, and Assam, this area is increased from 15 to 50 km. So remember, for here I summarize it. For Gujarat, 80 km, for Rajasthan, 15 km, and for Punjab, Assam, and West Bengal, it is 50 km for the purpose of arrest, search, and siege. Okay. So remember, it comes BSF Commander, Ministry of Home Affairs. Its limit is increases through notification in the Gazettes of India. And these five states like Rajasthan, Punjab, West Bengal, Assam, and Gujarat. In these five states, BSF have role to play in terms of search, siege, and arrest. So through this picture, you can clearly see BSF forces are deployed in a border area. So I hope you understand it. Now let's move on to the next topic called temple control and temple entry. See, we know that this is a very old debate about temple entry and temple control. So in this discussion, we are talking about its provision, a very important article called Article 25 2B. Okay. The framer of the constitution being aware of the temporary temple entry movement. Okay, earlier this temple entry movement is quite, you can say, prominent. So framers of the constitution are aware about this movement and advisedly provided a separate power. Okay, they provide a separate power under Article 25 2B, which this article empower the state to enact law. It give a power to the state to enact law regarding social welfare and reform, or throwing open of Hindu religious institution to all caste and section of the Hindu. Earlier, these temples are not open for all class and section of the Hindu. Lower like Sudras or untouchables are not enter into the temple, and many they are prohibited. Upper caste people prohibited, or you can say restrict the entry of lower caste people. But through the Article 25 2B, this article empowers the state to enact a law providing for social welfare and reform, or throwing open of Hindu religious institution to all classes and section of the Hindu. Okay, so if any types of issue which come under social welfare and reform, or throwing open of Hindu religious institution, remember the Article 25 2, because these two issues are very significant in earlier, and it currently in many parts of India, this problem is going on. So for social welfare and reform, as well as throwing open of a Hindu religious institution for all classes and section of for all classes and section of Hindu, this article provide the power to state to enact a law. Okay. As the issue of regulating secular aspect of religious practice is distinct from providing access to worship. So remember, these two are different things. Regulating secular aspect of religious practice, like if you practice any you can say if you practice any ritual, it to regulate the ritual so that it not harm the secular characteristic of our country. Regulation is provided in one law, and for access to worship is provided into a different law. So there are two different laws for temple entry as well as temple control. That is why there is separate law for temple control and temple entry. Okay. For regulating secular aspect of religious practice, there is one law, and for access to worship, there is another law. So remember, regulating secular aspect of religious practice means if you perform any practice and it hurt the sentiment of other religion, so it is prohibited by the state or prohibited by an organization. So it is provided under a different law, and giving access to worship is provided under different law. That means temple entry and temple control are given in two different laws. They coexist. Okay, they coexist. One does not depend on the other. Okay, they coexist but not depend on one another. So through this picture, you can clearly see a temple where rituals is people follow some rituals doing their duty for like puja or worship to you can say help the people who are coming the temple for their different problems. Now let's move on to the next question called blue helmets. What is blue helmet? Blue helmet are military personnel of the United Nations. Blue helmet are military personnel of the UN. Like for different countries, for India, different military establishment. For USA, different military. For each and every country, there are their military, you can say forces. But for UN, there is a called blue helmet. Blue helmet are a military personnel of the UN that work alongside the UN police and civilian colleagues. Okay, so this military personnel work alongside the UN police as well as civilian colleagues to promote stability, security, and peace process. So to promote stability, security, and peace process in the whole world, UN military personnel work in alongside the UN police and UN civilian colleagues. So remember, UN police, civilian colleagues, and military are work together for establishment of stability, security, and peace process in the whole world. Okay. The personnel get the name from the iconic blue helmet or berets they wear. So military personnel of the UN wear blue helmet. That's why the name comes blue helmets. All military personnel under blue helmet are member of their national army first. Okay, it's a three country: India, USA, China. Okay, so if military personnel of India want to become a member or you can say join a membership of UN, it's first member of the Indian military forces. It is not that you participate in UN independent of being a military forces of your own country. No, it is mandatory that first you have to a military forces of your own country, then participate in the UN military personnel. And these military personnel who are member of their national army first was seconded to work under the UN command. Okay, they are first the military personnel of their own country, then only they recommended to work under the UN command. Currently, there are 70,000 military personnel enlisted as a blue helmet. So currently, there are this number of military personnel are working under the UN. African and Asian countries outnumber their Western counterpart in contributing soldiers to blue helmet. Okay, so Asian and African continent are contributing more than Western country in terms of contributing soldiers. How do blue helmet enlisted? Okay, what is the process of enlistment of blue helmets? First, qualified military officers from UN member state are recruited to serve as. Okay, so qualified military officers from the UN. First, you go to any if you qualified in it in the UN. If you qualified in this UN member state, then you are recruited to serve as an individual state officer or military observer or as a part of unit from an individual troop contributing country. Okay, you become part in three ways: either as an individual staff officer, or a military observer, or as a part of a unit from an individual troop contributing country by United Nations Office of Military Affairs. So there is an office called UNOMA, United Nations Office of Military Affairs. Okay, so this organization recommend you to work under individual staff officer or military observer or as a part of a unit from the individual trooping country to country. Okay, so first you have to qualified military officer from UN member state. Then you are located under these three places. Staff officers also deployed at the UN headquarters from where they monitor all aspects related to deployment of troops on the ground. Okay, so for the deployment of troops on the ground, staff officer deployed at the UN headquarters from where they monitor this activity. Okay. Blue helmets are seconded to work under the UN flag for periods normally up to 1 year in the field and 2 or 3 years at the headquarters. Okay. So blue helmet are work under UN 1 year in the field and 2 or 3 years in the headquarters. So I hope you understand the whole aspect of blue helmet. Remember, first they have to a military force, military personnel of their country, then they participate in UN, and in UN they work 1 year in the ground and 2 or 3 years in the office. And Asian and African continent outnumber the Western country in terms of contributing human forces. So I hope you understand the whole idea of blue helmet. And blue helmet came from these forces wear the blue helmet. Like in this picture, you clearly see these are UN forces. It is written on this helmet, and this helmet is blue in color. That's why the name blue helmet. Okay. Now let's move on to the next topic called fourth industrial revolution. The first industrial revolution used water and steam power to mechanize production in 17th century. Okay. Right in 1800. So first industrial revolution, you can say 1 IR. First industrial revolution using water and steam power to mechanize production. Second, using electric power to create mass production, early 1900. In early 1800, steam and water and steam power is used. In second industrial revolution, electric power is used for mass production. In third industrial revolution, electronics and information technology to automate production. And in late 1900. Okay, so early 1900, electric power for mass production. In late 1900, automatic production through electronics and information technology. So remember, in first industrial revolution, water and steam power. In second, electric power. In third, electronics and IT power. Through first, we mechanize the production. Through second, we mass production. And third, we automate the production. And fourth industrial revolution, which is building on the third revolution, has data in fourth. So fourth IR is built on the third IR. Its data, its core is data. Okay? That's why it is called data is the new oil. And the fourth industrial revolution is a collection of 9 technologies. These 9 technologies are cloud computing, big data, augmented reality, system integration, autonomous robots, cyber security, simulation, additive manufacturing, and Internet of Things. So these 9 technologies are a collection of fourth industrial revolution, and it is built on third industrial revolution, and its core is data. Because remember, the first industrial revolution uses water and steam power. Second industrial revolution uses electric power for mass production. And first one is for mechanized production. Third uses electronics and IT for automation. And fourth, build on third IR, its core is data and 9 technology like cloud computing, big data, augmented reality, then system integration, autonomous robot, cyber security, Internet of Things, simulation, and additive manufacturing are the 9 technologies which are part of fourth industrial revolution. So through this picture, you can clearly understand first mechanization, second mass production, third computer and automation, and fourth cyber physical system. So through this picture, you can clearly understand here water and steam power is used, here electric power is used, here electronics and IT is used, and here data is used. Now let's move on to the last topic called Le Corbusier. He is an architect and built many buildings in different parts of the world, and his architecture is very unique. So Le Corbusier prepared the master plan for the city of Chandigarh. Chandigarh is a UT in India, Union Territory of India. and contributed specific design for several buildings. Okay, he contributed specific design for several buildings and especially for the government building. So remember the name Le Corbusier, a very famous architect, and he prepared a master plan for the city of Chandigarh. When you go to the city of Chandigarh, a very beautiful architecture you see here, and that architecture is the master plan of that architecture is made by the Le Corbusier. And he contributed specific design for several buildings and focused especially for government buildings. So through this picture, let's see, he is a Le Corbusier, and this is the architecture of Chandigarh, which is built by Le Corbusier. So I hope you understand the important topic of today's discussion. But if we summarize the whole topic, first one is related to BSF, okay, Border Security Force, under Ministry of Home Affairs, 5 states, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab, West Bengal, and Assam. These forces are working in these areas, or you can say on the border of Pakistan and Bangladesh. The jurisdiction of Gujarat is 80 kilometers, Rajasthan is 15 kilometers, and through new notification, the power of Punjab, West Bengal, and Assam increased from 15 to 50 kilometers. Okay. So remember about BSF. Second one is related to, I forgot, literally I forgot. Yeah. Second one is related to temple control and temple entry. So these are in two different sets of law. This temple control and temple entry are listed, and Article 25 2B gives power to state to enact law regarding regulating the rituals, or you can say religious practice of temple, as well as giving and open temples for all sects of Hindu, all sects of, you can say, people who want to worship in that temple. So this is a very important article. Next one is, I think, third one is, this one is blue helmet. So blue, just a minute, I think I have to grab this. Third one is blue helmet. UN military forces, because they wear blue helmet. That's why from there its name comes UN military forces. Okay, and Africa and Asian continent outnumber the Western country in terms of contributing UN forces, and they primarily functioning with the UN police and local people for stability, peace, and security in the whole world. Okay. Next one is fourth industrial revolution. So very important. It is built on the third industrial revolution, and its core is data and 9 important technology like cloud computing, okay, big data, augmented reality, cyber security, autonomous robots, Internet of Things, and like that, 9 technologies are included in fourth industrial revolution. And next one is Le Corbusier, an architect who, you can say, make a master plan for the city of Chandigarh and contributed their work in many other contributed, you can say, contributed specific design for several buildings and especially for government buildings. So I hope you revise the whole topic. Now let's solve 5 questions, and through these 5 questions, you revise the whole topic in a better way. So first one is, consider the following statement regarding BSF. First one is, BSF work under the administrative control of Ministry of Defense, no, Ministry of Home Affairs. So this one is wrong. Second, the BSF can carry out operation up to 50 kilometers from the international boundary in the Indian state, yes, like for Punjab, Assam, and Bengal. This one is true. In India, BSF carries out operation in the state of Gujarat, Punjab, Rajasthan, West Bengal, and Assam. This one is also true. 2 is correct, 3 is correct. That means 2 pair are correct. So option B is correct. Just check we are on the right path or not. Option B is correct. We are on the right path. Now let's move on to the next question. Consider the following statement. First one is, the Constitution of India provides for social welfare and reform or throwing open of Hindu religious institution to all castes and sections of the Hindu religion. This one is true. It is under Article 25 to B1 of the Indian Constitution. This provision is given. In India, the matter regarding temple control and temple entry are qualified in single and not in two different laws. This one is wrong. One is correct, two is wrong. So, option, which of the above is incorrect? That means two is incorrect. So, option is B. Just check we are on the right path or not. Option B is correct. That means we are on the right path. Now, let's move on to the next question. Consider the following statement. Blue helmet or military personnel of the UN that work alongside UN police and civilian colleagues to promote stability, security, and peace process. Yes, this one is correct. All military personnel under blue helmets are members of their national army first, who are seconded to work under the UN command. Yes, this one is also correct. Western country outnumber the African and Asian. No. African and Asian country outnumber the Western. So, three is wrong. One is correct, two is correct. That means option B is correct. Just check we're on the right path or not. Option B is correct. We are on the right path. Now let's move on to the next question. Fourth Industrial Revolution or 4IR is collection of each of the following technology. It is a collection of 9 technologies in which cloud computing is there, augmented reality is there, autonomous robot is there, additive manufacturing is there, IoT is there. So all the 5 are the part of 9 technologies which form the fourth Industrial Revolution. So all 5 are correct. That means option D is correct. Just check in the right or not. Option D is correct. Now let's move on to the next question. Le Corbusier contributed specific design for several buildings and prepared the master plan for the city of Chandigarh. He prepared a master plan for the city of Chandigarh. So option C is correct. So option C is correct. So I hope you understand the 5 important topics and solve 5 questions on these 5 important topics and understand the significance of these 5 topics. Okay, BSF for security, blue helmets for security, fourth industrial revolution for the science and technology and for the industry, Le Corbusier for the architecture, and temple entry and temple control in terms of culture. So all these 5 topics are very important and they embedded in the life of the many people who work in the industry, who work in the fields of technology, who work in the fields of culture, who work in the field of architecture. These topics, who work in the field of security, these topics are directly addressed to these people, and with the help of that knowledge, we aware about what is going on in the whole world and apply this knowledge in our life so that we contributing for the development, for the peace process of the whole world and help other people who are not yet aware about it. So I hope you love this video, you enjoy this video and gain some perspective, some knowledge of the topic. Keep learning, keep growing. Namaskaram. Thank you.